Zero.
Zero, yes.
They want zero.
We speak from the record. You heard me mention the parties. I said that this file has been paneled to comprise the Honorable Mr. Justice Eric Ogola, the Honorable Mr. Justice Murima, the Honorable Dr. Judge Freda Uganda. I think that's very clear. The only three.
That's correct. But we'll address you tomorrow on that issue.
My lords, my lady.
So we mention it tomorrow.
So, Zero, you say you come to for which parties?
Your Lordship, I appear for the second and the fourth interested party.
My lord, perhaps if I may make a request. My lord, there is a file that is live before you. And that is petition number 565 of 2024. We have requested, my lord, that you give directions in respect of the applications in that matter, because this process of taking quorum might take some time. And there are 3 cohorts of files that are before you. And if I may just be given a moment to explain myself. As the court has correctly identified, there is a cohort of files that are consolidated in petition 522. There is a cohort of files that is consolidated around petition 565, which have the 2 applications that the court has identified as urgent. And then there are these others that have been referred to the court by virtue of the email that we have all seen today. It is my request that the court keeps them in those cohorts so that the applications are able to be dealt with because they are urgent. These are important, but the applications are urgent. And the court has identified that urgency because this will go on for 2 or 3 hours without any directions having been given in 565.
Lord, could we be on board together? We are being made orphans. The state is in the bedroom. Let us also be in the bedroom so that we can respond.
What do you want to do in the bedroom?
We will discuss the instructions of our clan. Can we allow the parties to come on record?
Mr. Omari, the reason why we are mentioning this matter is to find out if any of them would be ripe for consolidation with the matter, which is here.
Thank you, my lord.
My lord, perhaps as you consider that, let me put it on record that if you are considering whether they are ripe for consolidation, the consolidation should not then slow down the hearing of the application that you have already identified as urgent. If they are to come on board, they come on board and proceed from where we are.
No.
Yes. Let us be on board first. We'll respond to him appropriately. Yes. Allow us, even the LSK former president, to be on record.
My lady and my lords, I just have a passionate plea tonight. There are not many pleas. The first plea is this: we consider utilizing the ceremonial court on the ground floor because it is spacious and sufficient to hold all of us. That's number 1. Number 2, my request is this: the court has all the petitions. Why can't the assistants to the court enumerate the parties there in the quorum in the manner we used to do in the Court of Appeal before, so that when we appear here at whatever time you indicate, we'll just fill our respective names and the courts will be able to deal with the matter without the need of this back and forth. Number 3, my lords and my lady, I think the court needs to just be a little bit proactive. When you retreat, you may make 2 decisions. 1, either to determine the interlocutory applications, in which case you can frame issues for the parties to submit on. Or 2, if you're minded to hear the petitions themselves, then still frame the issues and forward it to us so that we're able to make progress. That way we'll make good use of the judicial time that is very limited in respect of this. I beseech you most.
Thank you, Mr. Harvey. Well taken.
As a former chairman of the Law Society, let me second the first issue and plead that if only for the purposes of everybody getting sufficient oxygen, Because we are too crowded, and the people want to listen, and the media, and the members of the public. If it is possible, let us use the ceremonial hall. Thank you.
Council, Senior Council, we will use the ceremonial hall as for tomorrow.
Thank you.
And
I wish to say something. Yes, I wish to say that perhaps when giving directions, then and if parties, files are going to be consolidated, then it would be proper each person is served the applications so that we are able to respond, even if we are given a day to respond, so that when we begin to submit, we are able to submit according to the law, not as per the bar and whatever issues are being raised. Thank you.
okay, thank you.
My Lord, I was going to beseech the court, if we are to make progress, I would beseech the court to invoke its powers under Section 55, Article 159, we could go on and on. There is no shortage of legal provisions enabling this court to rein in on the lawyers. Because if you don't do that, my Lord, on a matter like this where you have 20 lawyers, 50 lawyers on the other side, we will be coming to you. We'll be doing legal gymnastics, legal ping pong, what I call legal sophistry on other occasions. And meanwhile, we'll be lamenting as we are now lamenting to you. So there are applications, both from this side and this side, certified agent. Meanwhile, we are spending a lot of time, each of us from whatever side, starting to raise this or other housekeeping issue. I beseech you, my Lord, in a matter like this, the court must be very firm. It must rein the council. The court itself must have very clear direction. Which is the application that will be had, in what sequence, what are the time allocations, how the parties share those times is no business
We
of
have
the...
agreed on that, and what we ask is let us mention these matters so that we know how they relate to the other matters which are before the court.
Yes.
So we have mentioned 570.
My Lord.
We have mentioned
Mine is
My Lord.
we have mentioned 570. Yes,
570.
at least 550. 550.
In E570,
We have mentioned E570. E550. Think of the National Assembly versus the Chapel.
My Lord, this file is already consolidated under the cohort of 523.
no.
It is not.
It's not.
Is the petition.
550.
No, I'm sorry, my Lord, that was not.
Yes. 550. Who's in 550?
no, mine is
Who is in
5.
550?
My Lord, mine is 572.
I'm asking 550.
Yes, my Lord, in fact, we remove my Lord with order. We appear for the first response.